The Adam Project takes audiences on a journey through time and space as a man joins forces with his younger self and his father to save the future for everyone. In addition to being an action-packed sensation of science fiction, the film is also a heartwarming, emotionally resonant family drama. Eagle-eyed audience members are also bound to notice quite a few timeless pop culture references and Easter eggs scattered throughout the film. So here's a look at the small details you might have missed in The Adam Project.
Superhero landing.
While watching The Adam Project, be sure to keep an eye and ear out for some fun references to some of the biggest sci-fi films of all time, with the characters name-dropping everything from Star Wars to Back to the Future Part 2.
So what happens now?
Nothing. I'm just gonna lay down, let this bullet wound heal, think about some key investment opportunities for your future.
Wait, like Biff from Back to the...
Are you out of your tiny mind?
You might have also missed that the shirt Lewis chuckles over in the 2018 timeline is a nice nod to the wonderfully bizarre 1997 film Face Off.
I just got your shirt, by the way. It's very clever.
The older Adam also points to one of the most famous time travel franchises to quickly describe what is so wrong with his timeline.
In your fixed time, 2050, is it bad there?
We've seen Terminator, right?
Obviously.
That's 2050 on a good day.
Speaking of film references, there's a blink and you'll miss it moment in the movie that offers a bit of visual fun for fans of the film's leads Ryan Reynolds and Mark Ruffalo. Though The Adam Project marks the first time these two have shared the screen, they're both known for their blockbuster superhero roles.
I know, right?
Reynolds is the star of the Deadpool film franchise. Meanwhile, Ruffalo has memorably portrayed Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the last decade. In a very heartwarming moment involving both actors near the end of the film, when the two Adams play catch with their father one last time, there's a very quick shot of the stickers on the lid of their storage box, which includes some pretty specific superheroes.
Sometimes it pays to be a nerd, guys.
Throughout the film, audiences are bound to notice a bounty of clever references to time travel, and the first one involves the family pet. In the 2022 era, we find out that Adam has a pet dog named Hawking, clearly named after the late great scientific genius Stephen Hawking. It hints about some of the theories of time travel used in the movie. Hawking had mixed feelings about whether time travel could actually happen. However, he also wrote about the possibility that additional dimensions exist and would allow for travel through time. When young Adam tries to understand how his future self came into his timeline, he talks about the possibility of a multiverse to explain why the elder Adam doesn't remember their ongoing encounter. Interestingly, when both Adams travel back to 2018, we see that Hawking is still just a puppy, which means he must have gotten his name right around the time Lewis was unlocking the equations that would end up making time travel a reality.
So I'm just playing with the theory that you can use wormholes for time travel. But that part's theoretical.
Right.
Still theoretical.
Well, this theory needs to take a leak, so let's go.
Holy shit. I'm the godfather of time travel?
Last but not least, there are some meaningful moments of foreshadowing throughout the film. You might have missed them the first time, but if you go back and watch The Adam Project again, you're bound to notice a few scenes that hint at what's to come.
But son, you need to think about your future, because it's coming. Sooner than you think.
For starters, the video game that Adam likes to play as a boy foreshadows his future more than you might realize. It happens literally when he joins a high-speed spaceship chase in the canyons with his older self. But there's a more subtle reveal later that his father actually designed the game and came to regret it because he didn't think it was taking Adam in the right direction.
I don't know if I should have built that game for him. I mean, shouldn't he just be outside playing with the rest of the kids? I mean, how in the hell is he going to find his place in the world?
His place in the world? He's a kid. We're his place in the world.
Well, it took a while, but Adam did eventually find his place in the world as a pilot in the Air Force. Maybe clinging to one of the last pieces he still had of his dad, the game, ended up nudging him toward the life he ultimately chose.
And that is a flight suit. Are you a pilot?
Yeah.
Perhaps the most emotional instance of foreshadowing comes when Lewis reveals that he already anticipates his own fate, even before he finds out about the future of time travel. During his class lecture, he warns his students about the true nature of their work, saying,
"Your cold, lifeless husk will be moldering in the ground while generations that come after you will be finishing the work that you started."
His words are more accurate than he realizes, because at that very moment, the next generation, his son, is in the middle of trying to put an end to his life's work. With such a well-adjusted outlook as this, it's no wonder Lewis decides to team up with the two versions of his son to put an end to time travel. Thanks for watching. Click the links in our video to watch more from Netflix Film Club. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.